Hey, what's good, everyone? I'm back with another video. So it's been a while since I uploaded a video, so it's been a week. It's been about a week already. So yeah. So this video is Andrew Tate best moments. So everyone knows who Andrew Tate is by now. I'm sure of it. I do watch the Fresh and Fit podcast. I have seen him on there. He wasn't that big until like they started sharing many videos of him. I guess TikTok promoted him, so I see him a lot on TikTok, on YouTube, especially on that app. So he's everywhere now. Everyone recognizes him, so he's yeah. So he's pretty recognizable. So there's a lot of controversial things that he says. There's a lot of right things that he says too. So we're just gonna get started in this video and see what his best moments is. So let's get into it.
If a man isn't free to say what he thinks in the way he wants to say it, if political correctness or hate speech or whatever, if a man can't even express himself the way he thinks it, is he free? And what they do first is they restrict your speech, because if they restrict your speech, then they can start to restrict your thoughts. If you're not allowed to ever say it, then you're probably not going to think it so often. This is why it's done on purpose. So I don't think that society is very free at all, and I think that in regards to keeping our employment, keeping our money coming in, making sure we don't lose our social medias, every single person has to censor themselves to some degree. Every single thing in life, even friendships are a value exchange. You think of who your best friend is, right? You gain something and he gains something through your interaction, right? Either it makes you feel happy, or he can help you with some things, or you help each other. Every single thing in life's a value exchange.
I don't have a jet. Does that mean I'm broke?
Sounds like it, bro. What are you waiting in lines at the airport? Brokey.
Every single man wants to f his female friend, because if all these girls go, he's just my friend. Yeah, put on 20 stones, see if he wants to talk to you. Oh yeah, protect your spirit when you're fat. Oh, you can't do it anymore. You lost your spiritual powers and now you're ugly. Isn't that funny? How'd that work out?
Here's a test when you meet a bitch for the first time. Say, what are you doing next week? Correct answer. Oh, nothing, just home. Attractive. That's what I want to hear. You ain't been nowhere. You don't go nowhere. Just home. What are you doing next week? Oh, well, my friend has an art exhibition, and then my girl knows this guy who's doing this thing, and we're going to this party, this is a launch for this new clothing line, and then on Wednesday it's my friend's birthday, her name's Chloe, she's so funny, and we're gonna go here, and then this, that. It starts giving you this busy schedule. Ho. Slut, shut up.
Thing?
No. I don't know about that.
You think you're a monumental failure and you're beautiful if I can't drive.
Is
she wrong?
I might have to admit that.
Or this?
I can tell that's way more effort than walking.
Traffic's going this way, the traffic stopped. Traffic, she comes out, instead of just turning right and going on her way, she comes and just crashes into this car. Female. And I sat there and I thought, how are women allowed to drive? How? Females can't drive. A man is good enough at driving to know he's not a good driver, but women are such bad drivers, they genuinely think they're okay drivers. It's remarkable. If you're truly shit at something, you can't even tell you're crap.
Oh, wow.
Right? If you're completely deaf, you don't know you're bad at piano. Because you're an idiot.
You're telling me I spent $3 million on cars and then decided to snow with no consideration. The fact that every single day I drive a supercar. I'm not one of those guys with a supercar and takes out sometimes. Every day I drive one of my cars somewhere. And look, this is bullshit, dude. Both my beautiful cars covered in snow.
This is a bit of bullshit, isn't it?
Bullshit.
But I train at home. I'm certainly not one of them gym bros who only trains and does nothing else. You know what I'm not doing? Cutting up broccoli and putting it in little boxes. If I make enough little boxes, maybe I'll get some biceps.
There are literally gay porn movies less gay than meal prep YouTube videos.
Gay.
Super gay.
Your reality on women is war.
Before you say to that man you can have a day off and you're allowed to be sad today, you will only even acknowledge he exists if he's ignored how he feels 99% of the time before that. Because if he was sad most of the time before that, he never would have got to a place where he could attract a woman like you. The man who works in Starbucks, who's sad all the time, you won't reply to him. Neither will any other female. There is not a female on the planet who's invisible today. You can be a 4, overweight, you'll still go to the club and get attention. 99% of the men go to the club and nobody even can talk to them. So if you just sit here and say, I'll get a G, a big G, a boss, a millionaire, and let him have a day off, Very nice of you. I'm sure you would.
Yeah.
If a guy who wanted to have days off all the time, he never would have got important enough in the first place to attract a woman like you. And that is the reality.
What's your net worth?
Net worth is very difficult to quantify.
If you had to go liquid tomorrow, I'll give you a year. I'll even give you a year to say you can sell your company. But it's like, all right, we're playing a game in life.
Yeah.
Whoever has the most physical liquid money wins.
Yeah.
You have 1 year to accumulate it. How much you think you?
It's difficult. It is difficult. The reason I'm giving you this answer, not a very short one, is because I think that my companies rely so heavily on my brand that they're very, very difficult to sell. But 300, 350, easily.
So
Every single
what I'm
addict I
really
met is an extremely emotional person. And when I say emotional, I mean the kind of people who jump around in nightclubs and are extremely happy. That's still emotional. They have no stoicism. You see these people in the club, yeah, the club, Britney Spears, Rihanna, yeah, that. Morons. I could win $100 million and I wouldn't scream like that. And these people are screaming because Rihanna's on a stage 40 meters out of that festival. No wonder the world's fucked. Me and my brother went to Moldova. Every time we're there, we get in trouble with the crazy Moldovan guys. And we don't start trouble. These guys are just crazy. And I said, you know what? Part of you has to respect their absolute nationalism. Like, where are you from? America. Oh, America. You from Moldova, yeah? Like, they want to fight you now. Like, you're like, whoa, what the fuck? But that's how they are. But it's like, I heard about that. Moldovans are crazy. It's dangerous. It's very dangerous. We've been there 4 times and twice we've done times. So that's a 50% attack rate.
What is the chance of me beating one of you at Fortnite? Because I've never played before.
0%.
Yeah, probably-
The chances of me beating you in boxing, pretty much.
yeah,
Is it that low?
You need 4 years of practice nonstop comes to like, you know what I'm saying? Like you would need to learn like every control. It's probably one of the hardest games to like actually learn.
And what is the game? Like, what happens? What are you supposed to do? Are you a soldier or something?
Okay, so you basically get in a bus, right? There's 100 people. You jump from the bus. You land in a whole entire map. You land at a looting spot. You loot up, and basically the last one alive out of those 100 people win the game. But the zone closes.
That sounds a lot like my life.
What do you mean?
Like 100 people dumped in one place, most die. I'm the last one standing. You may do it with the little controller. I'm doing it out here for real on the street.
I've been jumped 4 times. Every time I was jumped, I didn't see it coming, but I heard it coming. You're walking and you hear those footsteps coming up behind you. That's your chance. That's all you got. That's your chance to not fucking die. Instead of doing that, you want to listen to Coldplay in your fucking ears, a little dickhead. When you put your headphones in and you're walking down the street, listening to your music, you are a fucking target.
I have autism, just to be honest with you.
Stop. Autism is a very, very large scale.
Broad spectrum, yeah.
Because you have autists who are functioning and you have autists who literally can't even function in society. What would you say is a characteristic or a particular behavioral pattern you have which is different than a normal person, for example? What do you do that's not normal?
I would say people talking to me say something to me and I do not care and I have zero empathy towards what they're saying. Is that what you got?
I don't care. What happened to Mary? Oh, what? There was 5 people on the train track. Don't care. Heartbreak, depression, sadness. These are all fantastic motivators. I'm telling you why they're a fantastic motivator. You go to a guy who's heartbroken. He has all the motivation in the world to send 300 text messages. Life's going to hurt you, and how you use that pain is completely and utterly up to you. You can use that pain to galvanize yourself as a man and become a better man you've ever been. I'm not saying that I'm only successful because of some chick. I'm saying that every single time that I was heartbroken, I never wasted a second. I was never wallowed. Russians in general aren't very
Gotta keep moving.
They sit still. They say yes. They say no. Yes. Blah, blah, blah. They're very, very calm. They don't like to talk to you. However, he was told that many Russians are trying to learn American mannerisms. Many Russians were learning to move their hands a lot more as they speak. They like the idea of being animated. If you're constantly animated, you're moving, doesn't scare you. So if I'm still and I decide to pull my weapon, you're going to notice. But if I'm always animated all the time, if I'm always moving every time I talk, you're not going to fucking notice by the time I pull my gun.
Firstly, you said she shouldn't be with you for something. She should be with you because you are something. Well, how do you become something? You become something. Become something by doing things. Or you're trying to separate the two as if they're separate. They're not.
Separate. You is a lot of things. Your achievements is a small thing. Being successful isn't.
Not in the realm of a man. In the realm of a man, your achievements are 85% of all of who you are. As a man, you are judged solely on your status. You don't even have to be good looking. You need to be important. And you're only going to be important by achieving important things. But I want all the people, all the feminists watching who want to go cancel people. Go cancel this guy, because I can tell he gives a shit. Don't try and cancel me.
What?
I don't give a fuck.
What the fuck?
Care. Cancel me. I do not care. I don't care. I exist outside of the matrix. No one can damage me. Doesn't matter. I don't even have a fucking account. What are you gonna do? Ban me? I don't even have an account.
I do.
Ban this guy.
No!
He's a misogynist.
What the?
He is a misogynist.
What are you?
I can't believe what you just said.
What are you doing?
Misogynistic. Feminists, it's people like him that are keeping women back. That's the reason you don't have high-paying jobs.
Whoa!
Rover,
Andrew!
It's 100% this guy. I can't believe you're saying this.
What the fuck?
You should only drink water to begin with. Sparkling, as everyone knows.
I don't like sparkling water. It's disgusting.
This is a setup. Now I'm starting to understand. You're deliberately antagonizing me. My blood pressure.
No, I'm not. I don't like sparkling water.
You're scared of bubbles?
No, it doesn't even hydrate you.
Of course it fucking hydrates you. It's water. What do you think? Water doesn't hydrate you? You're scared of bubbles? Scared of bubbles drinking fucking soy?
But you can't.
Wondering why you have no motivation to do a single fucking push-up at 21 years old when you have unlimited money and all the time on Earth?
I see that you are a white man, so you may not have that personal experience.
Actually, you're wrong. Can you Google and put a picture of my father on the screen? You just failed one step by identifying me incorrectly. So,
I'm not knowing you. I don't know you.
Of course you don't know me. There you go. I don't know you, so I'm guessing you failed. So
You did the same thing earlier to me.
in which area have I once failed?
We can
when
run it
discussing
back to the first 10 minutes.
You don't want to run this interview back, because when you run it back, you're going to see yourself get smoked the whole way through. So listen, my dear. Listen.
God damn.
Mom is calling me. What does she want?
Answer the phone.
Go on then. In the meantime, I'll play the other amazing song.
Hello, Mother. How are you? How rich I am, and that is completely true. Any other questions? I'm actually live on the internet right now. There's 3,000 people watching me take this phone call. Sure? You need anything? More money? Sure?
Do you want more money, Mom?
Well, hit me up anytime. Your wish is my command.
Outrageous. It was a good video. So, my opinions on Andrew Tate. Listen, this guy is obviously an entrepreneur. He's a millionaire, and he's a wealthy man. I don't really know him. Obviously, I don't know him personally. I don't know how he is. He seems like, seems like a hardworking guy. He's a hustler. Something like that. That doesn't stop in one place. He just keeps moving. But I don't know if he's I'm not trying to. Well, I don't give a fuck. I'll just say it. I don't know if he's a good man or not, or I don't know his past or anything like that, or his future. So, I don't know his future or his future plans, as I would say. So, but I will say this. For if I had a daughter, and if my daughter wanted to go out with that man, I would say no, don't go out with that man. I don't care. That man is a baller. He's a baller, and he's got multiple women. So he's probably a good man for himself, but for women, nah, I wouldn't let. If I had a daughter, I wouldn't let her date a man like him at all. So that's my take on it. Some of the things that he says is true. He's very aware of how the world works. He's not. I guess you could say he's not stupid. But he is. I guess I don't know what his drive is. He seems because he was talking about his cars, and he does talk about money, and so that's some of his drive, but I don't know what his ultimate drive is. So when you're at a certain status like that, you're going to be thinking like that. So unless you can control it. So, but yeah, that's my take on it. I've only been watching Andrew Tate for maybe first started watching him on Fresh and Fit in the springtime, and he just started blowing up in the summertime. yeah, during this time, right now, out of nowhere. Like I don't know how, I don't know why. Some of this, some of the things he says are controversial. What was the thing that he said? He was saying like how women be busy. Like if a woman has nothing to do, that's a good woman. And he was saying now a bad woman is, if she got too much work to do, if she's busy, if she got a next plan, or she has to go with her friends for a night out or something like that. That's a bad thing. I can actually. That actually is true though. Like if she's like, if she's just like too busy, and if you never get the chance to hang out with her, I would say that's true. But yeah, some of the things I can agree with. but yeah, like I said, overall, he's a good man for himself. But I wouldn't let my daughter or sister or my female cousin date him at all. Nah, not one bit. Wouldn't be with a guy with him. Nah, wouldn't be a guy like him. Nah, never. Nah. So now he's just everywhere. He was on the Fresh and Fit. He was with Aiden Ross. He was with he was talking to I think he was talking to some other guy on the podcast. Yeah, he's just going around. He's everywhere now. A lot of people was taking this take on him. So, and a lot of people are actually looking up to him. There's actually a video that I think TikTok is getting hit because they were promoting his videos to minors, which is not good because you don't want your kids to look up to him and thinking that all that stuff is cool. So I would say be careful. So, the parents gotta do something about it. It's okay to have your kid have a cell phone, just to reach out to him or something like that. Excuse me. But if you let them go on the internet, the internet is very bad. Like it's a lot of shit on there. We all know this. You let him go on TikTok and stuff like that, and he sees all this, it's going to turn out bad. And kids these days now, they think everything is a joke. Like they literally do. They think everything's a joke. These people will literally record themselves getting injured. They record themselves doing this stupid challenge. Like it's really crazy of what they do for the internet. Like they have no remorse for themselves. So damn. So yeah, that's what the video is about. So I would say for like advice for the parents, anyone that's that sees Andrew Tate or that sees a lot of things that involves with him, don't let your kids see that because and that's what's trending right now. And if they click on that and if they start to think that's cool and it's okay to do that, then you got to check him or her up. So stay alert, parents. So yeah, this was a good video. So going to see a lot of Andrew Tate for probably the next couple of years or so, maybe months. So I don't know, but it was a good video. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all next time. And y'all have a good afternoon.